Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Nadratul Ashikin binti Nur Azwan, metric number 264203. In this video, I'm gonna presenting the issues of employee benefits in small medium enterprise. So let's start. Many small business owners falsely feel that they cannot afford to offer benefits. The annual study of employee benefits trends by MedLife in 8 version in 2009 showed that workers see their occupational benefits as helping them to build financial protection, include health and other insurance products, and also retirement savings, which are referred as foundation of their personal safety net. Improving the overall well-being of employees will enable them to achieve greater balance between work and life. As a result, the efficiency of the companies will also increase. The term of employee benefits refers to the compensation other than an hourly wage or salary. It is an essential component of the overall compensation package provided by the employers to the employee. The social exchange in the employer-employee relationship is one in which the employer offers endorsements such as wages and employee benefit in return for employee contributions such as performance and commitment. At the employee side, the EB not only offer cost advantages and tax incentive, but act as a recruitment tool for attracting and retaining desired employees. While at the employee side, EB provides economic and income security and personal and family welfare. Basically, people choose to work for exchange of remuneration, where salary acts as a basic remuneration and EB acts as a remuneration for the welfare of employees. It is to fulfill such needs as healthcare, dependent care, retirement planning, vacations, and also education. As such, in exchange, they elicit increased motivation and commitment from employees toward the company goals. The next section describes the types of EB and its importance. EB could be paid for wholly or partially by employer to employees and can be provided by a third party such as the government, insurance company, or health maintenance organization. Conceivably, it is a challenge for SME to provide comprehensive employee benefits programs because any additional programs are a cost to the company. The EB can be illustrated in Figure 1 below in the sense of the overall structures of company compensation. This reflects both monetary and non-monetary incentive. As we can see in the Figure 1, the total compensation divided into 4 groups, which there are core compensation, adjusting to core compensation, mandatory benefits, and discretionary benefits. Mandatory benefits are mandated by laws which in Malaysia, it is bound under the Employment Act 1955. So it is common for the companies to look at employees' benefits in the form of compulsory benefits instead of the fringe benefits. The importance of employee benefits in the employment relationship are different in employee's perspective and also employer's perspective. For the employee's side, EB can serve to provide for employees' various needs, such as to provide certain standard of living on the basis of the employee's relative position and job responsibilities, to encourage employee performance, and other more. Whilst the employer's side, EB can be used to inspire, attract, and retain talent as an opportunity for above-average performance to allow businesses to fulfill their social responsibilities to employees. An attractive employee benefits program can have an effect on recruiting and retention of employees, and as a result, the likelihood of attrition will be minimized. The EB policy could be used explicitly to retain top staff and win over rivals with higher employee turnover rates. As shown in the figure, there are 5 total issues and challenges of employee benefits in the small-medium enterprise: cost, minimum wage policy, non-monetary benefits, tax implication, and the last one is cafeteria plan flexibility. I will discuss further for every issues in the next slides. The first challenge in providing employee benefits is an issue of additional cost. Small-medium enterprise biggest developmental challenges normally concern with limited size, especially lying with regard to innovation and finance. Labor cost is the second largest cost after raw material and other input costs for SMEs. Employee benefit is seen as equal to employer burden, where benefit package usually comprise of one-third and one-quarter of total personal compensation. The cost of EB has escalated at an annual rate of 6.2%, easily outpacing the inflation rate. Employers have various options to deal with the rising employee benefit cost issues. One way is by increasing share of premiums payable for healthcare or to reduce benefits offered to employees. This can be done by decreasing the quantity and quality of the benefits. Second option is by reducing the number of workers who are offered such benefits. The last option is to employ temporary workers. However, there is caveat in employing temporary workers, as in the case of Microsoft freelancers, Vizcaya versus Microsoft, which led to nearly $100 million settlement. Second issue to be considered is the trade-off in EB offering and impact of minimum wage policy. A study by Hewitt in 2011 concluded that compensation and benefits to be most affected by minimum wage policy. Further, employers need to adjust the salary and benefits of the low-wage employees in order to comply the policy. Without the enactment of MWP, employers should be more generous in offering the EB package. In Thailand, there is an argument that SMEs are not able to support the cost of the minimum wage. Consequently, private sector bodies have called on the government to set up a compensation fund for the Thai business to alleviate the impact of the wage hike. Despite the government rejection, a number of support measures had been implemented. For example, reducing employers' contribution to the Social Security Fund from 5% to 4%, cutting fees for hotels in the SMEs category by 50%, reducing withholding tax for SMEs from 3% to 2%, and reducing the corporate income tax from 30% to 20% in 2013. While in Malaysia, the minimum wage policy will impact 1.8 million workers, mostly migrant workers. The cost could go up as much as 10%, while the labor cost of foreign workers in SMEs is estimated to increase 40% to 60%. Thirdly, demographic changes in the labor force has partly caused an emerging trend in non-monetary benefits, especially the emergence of dual-income family. This led to the creation of various non-monetary employee benefits to cater for employees and their families. Besides, EB also has evolved to entice and retain skilled workers with a non-monetary compensation. For example, working schedule flexibility, on-site child care, paternity leave, awards and recognition, counseling, wellness or fitness programs, and so on. So, the Integrated Benefits Institute reported that due to the poor health, the US economy lost for about $576 billion in a year. They reported a 39% lost productivity caused by illness-related absenteeism. This is also known as presenteeism, which employees report to work but they are unable to perform at their best because of the illness. Hence, companies are now aware that they can help employees to adopt healthier lifestyle. The adoption of workplace health promotion that at SMEs was motivated by three objectives, which are to lower health healthcare costs to address human relations and to improve the productivity. Um, the concern of financial education to employees is one of the highly emphasized forms of non-monetary benefits. Okay. The workplace financial educational program provides employees with information about the financial decisions and the retirement planning. As such, it is proven that financial education stimulates saving both in general and retirement savings. So, for example, Malaysia has introduced the Private Retirement Scheme (PRS) in 2012 to supplement the current Employee Provident Fund (EPF). Thus, employees need to acquire educate financial skills to make such decisions. Different countries have different tax treatment on their employee benefits expenses. For example, the Malaysian government provides personal income tax relief for private retirement schemes (PRS) contributors as an effort to encourage voluntary retirement savings. However, the tax relief claimable is capped at 3,000 ringgit. Employers are provided tax deduction on contributions to PRS made on behalf of their employees above the statutory rate and up to 19% of employees' remuneration. Tax exemption is also provided on income received by the PRS funds. SMEs may utilize PRS as a tool to retain employees for a certain desired period using vested inherent mechanism. In Malaysia, the Goods and Services Tax (GST) impact on EB is particularly interesting as it may change the way in which employers being rewarded by the employee, by the employer. So this is due to the fact that different type of supply will lead to different tax treatment depending on the GST rules. Companies need to understand well on how the GST rules and regulations impacting to the EB offerings so that the EB can be designed in the most tax efficient manner. A cafeteria plan is employee benefit plans that provide flexibility of choice for employee to create benefits plan that best meets their needs and those of their family. In UK, research by HR consultancy Towers Watson revealed only 27% of companies offered a flexible scheme, up just 8% since 2007, and that 32% of employers said take-up rate of such schemes was lower than expected. The key to running a successful flexible benefits program are simplicity and benefit communication. Simplicity means EB features and advantages must be stated and designed in a manner that is easily comprehended by employees, while benefit communications should enable employees to see how the benefits can be designed optimally to tailor to their objective. So, most importantly, employers need to ensure employees act upon in choosing the best EB benefits based on their own objective. Active employee engagement is at the best to be deployed with the help from the EB experts. However, as cited earlier, the challenge facing by the SMEs is lacking of EB expertise. High degree of employee engagement will impact employees positively via improved performance, increased retention, enhanced productivity, increased loyalty, and also enhanced employer reputation. As a conclusion, EB design and package will keep evolve with the change in regulations, technology, workforce demographic, and lifestyles of employees. Due to that condition, employees would rather spend to retain existing employees instead of keep recruiting new employees because of high cost and time consumed. The constant pressure on cost was worsening by the enforcement of minimum wage policy. This has distorted the cost structure of SME, which may force them to reassess the EB offered. Besides the mandatory benefits, there is an increasing trend towards providing non-monetary benefits and cafeteria flexibility plan. The tax implication of EB could not be ignored by both of employers and employees as it would impact the design or choices of benefits. Thank you.